Hello and welcome back to Without a Voice. No. I'm just realizing something about my hoodie and I'm like, no. Oh, I fixed it. That was good. Okay, anyway, yeah. When the sun, apparently I can't talk. When the sunshine blazes down, I soon begin to wish for rain. But when you've gone away, my dear, I soon wish for the sun again. Day 6. Yeah, I think I read that at the last one. Whatever. Yeah, it never hurts. Just read stuff twice. Cassie awoke alone with a cold space beside her. I hope she's alright. Oh. Well. Still, what a wonderful night that was. Yeah, that was really cute. I loved it. Each precious memory had been carved into Cassidy's heart. She yawned and slowly pulled herself out of bed. With or without Elowen, she would have to get on with her day. Cassidy hummed a little tune to herself as she cleaned up and prepared breakfast. Sitting down at the table with her bread and morning tea, she glanced at her stationery set left by the vase. A lot has happened. Perhaps I should write Alexander a letter? Yeah, sure, why not? I don't like that it doesn't show up like how it does with the others. Like it makes them seem like seem like there's a good and bad option. Like there's a good option and a no bad option. Like a good ending and a bad ending type thing. And like you get that whether you get most of the good answers or most of the bad answers. And I hate that. I'm like, no, just give me ending, please. It's important that my brother knows what goes on in my life. After finishing her breakfast, she set herself to the task of writing to Alexander as usual. Yet her heart was not all in it. Her handwriting was very sloppy. That's fine. Though always lonesome before, the former princess's life now felt so much emptier without Elowen's presence. Aww. Though she could be accustomed to such solitude, she could barely concentrate on her usual chores. To think that a few days could change a person so. That was written weird to me. Anyway, in a lull in her activities, Cassidy's gaze went to the window. Elowen's there. Hi there! Deep in the forest, her beloved Wisteria tree stood. I did not look up what that looks like or how to say it. Oh well. She could see it so clearly in her mind's eye. Elowen is like that tree. Elowen is very much like that tree. She said as much herself. So beautiful and haunting and alone. The other woman's words from the night before weighed heavily on Cassidy. She passed the rest of the day peacefully, but with a sense of unease. That was a hard cut to music. The next day came, and still no Elowen. Cassidy has left with nothing but her own thoughts. And thinking of Elowen perturbed Cassidy greatly. In the last several days, the woman had embedded herself into Cassidy's life like a thorn. I'd never expect to become close to another person again. She thought about Elowen and the things the other woman had said, the hours spent together that were so few, but felt an impossible eternity. Why did you add impossible in that? Despite how she looks, she must be older than me. She has a proper way of speaking and always says she's lived in the forest a long time. Playing solitaire alone. How tragic. And with the intricacy of her clothing and her manners. Something did not quite add up. Elowen did not seem to like people much. Certainly it did not seem her presence in the wood, despite how long it had been, was known to many. Alexander most probably would not have sent me here if it was known that a beautiful woman was living alone in this very wood. Where did Elowen come from? Why was she alone? She still had no satisfactory answer. Thinking it all over, Elowen is strange. Yeah. She's rather strange, but then again, there is nothing normal about my situation either. This only means that I have more things to discover about her in the future. Cassidy shook her head. Even if Elowen was a tad strange, Cassidy knew that there was more to her than that. Wasn't there? No, there wasn't. She's capable of joking, though she does not do it often. Her smile is so precious. She can be blunt, like a knife. Perhaps blunt. Perhaps. I believe she means well. I care deeply for her, and she... Remembering the last several days, Elowen cares for me. Presently there was a knock at the door, startling Cassidy out of her deep thoughts, It was a short kick, a signal for a letter not accompanying a box. That hard cut of a stop is like, shit, what's gonna happen next? But a letter? So soon after the last? I did send him a letter yesterday, but it is not possible for him to have read it and replied already. Right? Perhaps my brother finally understands just how much I miss him. If I leave here, if one day Alexander allows me to leave, what else awaits me? Is a political marriage truly my only means of escape? Blah 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 blah. If I can be useful to the kingdom in any way, is that better? Will my life no longer be considered a waste? Alexander. Ooh, okay! This is getting into the hard stuff. I guess I will trust in you and wait. God, I hate the not the thing coming up. She knew the truth, perhaps, yet she was afraid to accept it. Without her love for her brother, her loyalty to her kingdom, she was nothing. Alexander, I trust that you will do what's best for me and Viromir. That's right, not Veronica. Viromir. Blah blah blah. I will await your decision. She could not think of Elowen, however, without feeling a twinge of guilt. She let a long sigh. Dab on the potatoes. I have no idea why I said that for her. Her thoughts had taken her on a not-so-merry chase. If I dwell on these thoughts, there will be no end to them. She brewed herself a cup of tea to calm her nerves and began reading a new book, I should say. From time to time, her eyes went somewhat nervously to the window. Looking to the wisteria tree? And so evening fell. Cassidy was sipping at the Devian, a warm cup of tea in hand as she reread Alexander's letter. His letters always gave her some comfort. Oh! The ex-princess presently recalled that an agent had delivered another letter to her earlier. I was so lost in my thoughts that I completely forgot. How silly of me. Hi, Halloween. How are you? Cassidy? Cassidy froze. Could it be? She looked up to see who had addressed her. Element. Hi, music, jeez! Music was all dramatic. Oh no! There is a large army approaching. They are nearly here. Wait, what? That is... okay. Army? Cassidy giggled, shaking off her nervousness. There must be a training exercise, or a war in a neighboring country. They wear your colors. Did your brother mention nothing in his letters? No, nothing. But there's nothing to fear. If they wear my kingdom's colors, as you say, surely they are here to aid me. Fully armed? Yes. I am kind of with Elwood on this. Like, holy shit! Why isn't a whole army coming after you, fully armed? Like, I would get like some armies, but with like a cascade and like bodyguards, bodyguards. Like, some have weapons, but not the full freaking army. Like, you are coming after an I feel an execution coming on. My brother loves me, you see. Cassie's voice shook as she desperately tried to convince both Elwyn and herself. If you're trying to convince yourself, then you are fucked. If you're trying to convince yourself, then holy shit, yeah, no, you're not convincing yourself. She was worthy of love, of her brother's love, and you will not come with me. It was a question phrased as an absolute. Elwyn already knew the answer. I have no reason to. I have everything I need right here. And then she heard it. The awful sound of steel boots trampling the forest. She, who had been present for any number of military training exercises, could not mistake the sound of an army's march. But even Cassidy could not have predicted who would be leading them. Is it Alexander? Ah! That's what Alexander looks like! Oh! The first emotion she felt was pure joy. She was happy to see her brother once more. I thought that we could never meet again, but here he is. Alexander's eyes flickered over to Elwyn. Without even attempting to mask it, he looked her over from head to toe. He did not look at all pleased. You are continually surprising me, sister. Sent into exile, and yet you continue to repeat your same sins. No, you are mistaken. I believe not. I trusted you once. You could have told me anything and I would have believed. But you have chosen to repay my love with dishonor time and time again. You are a danger to our kingdom, an exploitable weakness. Worse, you are a sinner of the highest order. Alexander! Wait, are you a church-driven kingdom? Because that is you're talking about sins and everything. So are you let me rephrase the thing I said earlier. Are you a toxic church-driven kingdom? That's interesting. Tempt me not into sin. I am deaf to your honeyed words. Yeah, the more and more Alexander speaks, the more and more I am thinking, oh, he is just a... excuse me. A person who is, believes in the toxic things of church, like, for instance, Christianity, and the only reason why I picked Christianity is because they are the biggest I know, because of the whole Ireland and Native America and conquering and everything they did, and they were like, it's either church or you will die. It's either Christianity church or you will die. So, and he's speaking a lot like that, so that's why I'm thinking, okay, so you believe in the toxic part of Christianity. Okay. As your brother, as the one who entered this world with you, it falls to me to remove you from it. The fuck? Why? No! This is my last act of love. No. No. There we go, no, that's Elwood's voice. There we go, blah blah blah. Elwyn reacted faster with superhuman speed. She rushed in front of Cassidy to shield her from her brother's sword. But despite her delicate looks, Alexander was skilled with a blade. All Elwyn's attempt earned her was the privilege of being impaled at the same time as the former princess. What? Holy crap! The sword pierced through them both. As her consciousness faded, Cassidy watched Elwyn's body dissolve into dust and withered petals. Wistra petals. So you tempted even a forest spirit with your salacious ways. But such demons do not have souls. She cannot follow you. Worry not, dear sister. One day I will join you, and we shall never be parted again. She could not tell if what she felt was despair or ecstasy. They say love is blind, yet clearly I saw you. You said that you loved me, but it was never true. It would seem, my dear, that blind love is deaf too. Too late into your arms. End. What? Excuse me, what? Yeah. That has just baffled me. So, okay, I guess there is multiple endings. I do kind of want to go hunting just so I can see, go ending hunting just to see them, be together, but I don't know if I'll put that on the channel. What the shit? I was not expecting... Oh my god! Holy crap! Okay! Just acting like an executioner. And I did kind of get the feeling that, Alan was kind of like part of the forest, like somehow a forest, like a cursed, like a witch that cursed herself and slowly she was gonna become a tree of the forest, but or like something like that. But like for her to actually to be like a fairy, like that kind of surprised me. Like I called it kind of in a way, but so I was surprised, but in fact I would like it was different from what I was expecting, but what the shit was that ending? Oh my god! I'm keeping this one so because I love this. Oh my, but I'm gonna return and be like, try to get a good ending. Holy crap! I was not expecting just stab. Oh my god, that was gruesome and gory. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys liked it, please leave a like. While you're liking the video, you can subscribe, and then you can also, there's also more stuff on my channel, like A Raven's Monologue, which is not a series, but it's a thing. I also play There Is No Game. Don't watch it. There's no game. Helltaker, Grimm's Hollow, and My Friend Was a Raven. Yeah, oh my god, that just, like, totally shocked me. I love the game, by the way. I love the game. It's really cute story, and like, it's really cute. I love it and everything. I do recommend if, like, this is, like, to anyone who likes these types of games, play it on your own. And like whoever makes channels that put it on your channel, it's a definitely good game to put on your channel. But yeah, but I will see you. But with that, I will see you guys in the next next issue. Sorry about that. That came out weird. I will see you guys in the next issue. See ya.